My name is Larry Jordan. This is an excerpt of a recent Power Up webinar entitled Creating Effects Inside Final Cut Pro 10. Here, we look at Chroma Key. By the way, we have a brand new subscription service. All of our online video training, tutorials, and webinars are now available via subscription. This includes our new Final Cut Pro 10, brand new Adobe CS6 including Premiere Pro and Autodesk Smoke training. For one low monthly fee, you get streaming access anywhere, anytime via the internet. Plus, subscribers can attend any of our live webinars for free. This is a fast and low-cost way to access all of our online video training, and you can learn more by visiting larryjordan.biz/subscriptions. The green screen inside Final Cut is just flat out amazing because it is so good. I'm going to select this clip. And let's see. Notice her hair, big hair, lots of loose hair strands going here. I'm really impressed with the quality of the chroma key inside Final Cut. Here's how it works. You select your foreground clip. Now you can put the green screen clip in the primary storyline, as I've done with these two clips, or you can put the background clip in the primary storyline. It doesn't make any difference. The only rule is that the green screen clip needs to be on top of the background clip. Select the green screen, go to Effects. Let's go down to Key. Keying. Grab the keyer here and just simply drag it on top. That easily we've got a key. Look at that. I mean, there's no green, I mean, yes, this is an incredibly well lit. Let's just turn this off. Look at how smooth, perfectly lit that background is. She's a good 10 to 15 feet in front of it. We're not getting any spill over her shoulders. This was professionally lit. It came from greenscreen.com, if I remember correctly. No, it came from Pond 5. And so adding the keyer is as easy as just notice our background doesn't fit. Select the background, scroll down to Spatial Conform, set that to fill, and now it fills the frame. But I don't have to make any tweaks. If you've got something which is really well lit, foreground and background, just drop the key on and you're done. But as we see here, I don't have stuff that's well lit. This is really dark. It was poorly exposed. It's poorly just about everything except the actors are wonderful. This is where the keyer for Final Cut really just shines. I'll select the clip, grab the keyer, drag it on. Look at that. Badly lit. Now select this, go to Color Corrector. Let's go up to the exposure. Pull our midtones up a bit, pull our white levels up a bit, and then boost some saturation, make these folks look like they're going to live until Tuesday. And again, if I wanted to, I'd put this on the scopes and have it look better, but this is, that's not a bad key. And again, we're holding the edges. And yes, we can absolutely tweak this. In fact, I did a whole webinar on green screen work and a whole series of articles on my website. But I just wanted to show you, if you haven't played with the Chroma Key in Final Cut 10, it's a delight. Just amazing stuff. Another thing to think about, notice here I've got a really well-lit green screen, but she is dramatically lit. One of the things we always used to think about is the background and the foreground have to be flat. There's no relationship between the lighting of the background and the lighting of the foreground. So I can have a very dramatic light for the foreground. As long as the background, all we want the background to do is just to disappear. Select the clip and apply the keyer. Boom. Look at that. Now I got a little bit of edge detail I got to clean up. I've got a little bit of softness I want to fix. But look at this. Looks like the light of the buildings is being picked up here. The light of these buildings is picked up there. Grab the image and just pull her off to the side a little bit. Take the background. A little bit of spatial conform. Get that to fit. That's the Yarra River in Melbourne, Australia. It looks like she's standing there looking at us. The CSI episode. Really, really nice. And again, I'm just working with default settings. When you're adjusting a key and you want to tweak it, the key place to look is always to look at the mat. Your goal is that which you want to be opaque needs to be solid white. That which you want to be transparent needs to be solid black. If you start to see shadows or pockets or holes inside the mat, you need to tweak those. But never adjust a key by looking at the composite, because you can't see it in enough detail. Where the key is going to tell you that it's falling apart is when you look at the mat and you discover that you've got holes. For instance, here. Let's go to here, look at the mat. Okay? A nice solid key except for that shadow right across his shoulder. Okay, so I would want to adjust that by filling in the holes and make that a solid white. And then we start to make sure we hold the edges of his shirt a little bit better. We would get rid of the lighting instrument by either cropping. The easiest way is cropping because that's fast. We'll just scroll down. Crop, trim the right side, gone. Just drag the right side in, and we make that light disappear. I'm in trim mode, which doesn't change the size of the image. Crop does change the size of the image. There's lots of stuff we can talk about, but I wanted to show you these to show you that there are really useful effects and things that we can do to make our pictures look better inside Final Cut 10. This was an excerpt of a recent Power Up webinar entitled Creating Effects Inside Final Cut Pro 10. For the complete version of this online training, please visit our store at larryjordan.biz/store. Look for Webinar 79.